No.
Would you eat a sandwich with whitefish, sable, capers, and cream cheese?
It's like a fish party.
I don't like capers.
That was the Larry David on Curb Your Enthusiasm. The guy named a sandwich after him, and he wanted him to change it to something else because it was gross.
It's horrible. Yeah.
Wait, what was it? Whitefish?
Whitefish, sable, capers, and cream cheese.
Sable? They don't even make sable as a food.
I'm sure it was on a bagel, too. It was just like this hard cream cheese.
Honestly, the greatest wrestling valet ever, too. Awesome. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for being so happy with my food. I don't know what that meant.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I'll read between the lines and get back to you.
All right, thanks. It's part of the puzzle.
Okay.
It's part of the big puzzle on Best in Show.
$100.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye-bye, buddy. Are you doing it to make a joke, or is it really ridiculous?
It was really loud, and I
know.
And I just exaggerated.
Everything is crazy loud, and I don't know why.
That could have been his iPod, though.
Why does no one figure that out?
Seriously, I'm not hearing it at all. It sounds
well,
delicious. It sounds beautiful.
You should probably lower something.
That was my impression of the end of Lost Highway.
All right, so I'm going to take my worst foods thing and throw that right in the garbage. You know, thinking about all those trans fats and all the horrible things brings up health issues. Brings up thinking about, feeling good and not feeling good. I don't know if I told you guys maybe about a week or so ago. You know what? It was actually after last week's show, now that I think about it. I ate like an animal, and I felt really disgustingly full. And at one point, then I went into the bathroom, and I took a shower after I go to the bathroom because I like to be clean. And while I was in the shower, I looked down at my stomach, and I noticed I was fat.
Forgot about this.
No, and then right to the right of my, right and above of my my belly button, I feel almost like a lump in my stomach. And by almost, I mean a lump in my stomach. Okay. The thing is, I physically, I visually saw that it was protruding out a little bit more. I was like, wow, I ate a ton, that I'm making some sort of organ stick out in my stomach. And then I've gone this whole week, not, eating normal again. And that lump is still there. I'm fairly certain I have a hiatal hernia. Oh. It doesn't physically hurt at all.
Do you have heartburn?
No.
Because that's
I take Prilosec every day, so I wouldn't know if I do or not.
That's good. Just hide it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't take it because of that. I take it because I like to eat peppers, jalapeno peppers at Burger King, usually.
Deaden the pain response so that your body can't fix itself. It just not screaming at you to stop hurting anymore.
Yeah, but so this lump, it's still here, and I've been trying to go to a doctor, and by trying, I mean I've considered it, and then
never
called one guy to make an appointment. He told me he could see me on December 28th, and I said, "Oh, that sounds like a long time from now. I'm not gonna bother booking that." So I still have no doctor's appointment. And then yesterday or 2 days ago, while I was at work, then my wife was talking to my grandmother, about whatever Christmas stuff, and mentions, Chris found this lump on his stomach, and my grandmother starts going insane talking about aneurysms. Apparently, when you think an aneurysm, you think of a blood clot in your brain, like everyone does. Apparently, aneurysms, more often than not, start as something that looks like a hernia in your stomach. And given my lifestyle, I'm slightly nervous that that's the case. That's probably not the case. Like I said, I'm sure it's probably a hernia. If I ever go to a doctor, I'll let you guys know.
Vanessa in the chat room, in yelling typeface, has said that Chris has to go to the doctor immediately. Perhaps she has some information to follow up with it, but she seems rather concerned at the information that you've just shared with us.
Well, apparently, if a hernia gets strangulated, even if it is strangulated, even if it is just a hernia, it basically poisons your body. Like that, stuff will start turning black and getting all bad. So yeah, you guys want to see my lump?
You don't seem the least bit.
Yeah, I do. I do want to see it. I don't want to see it, but I do want to.
No, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. It's not even a big deal. It's just like a slight indentation there. The thing is, if you feel it, you could actually feel the lump.
I don't want to feel it.
Come here, rub my belly.
No, I don't want to feel your lump.
You don't want to push on what is likely a some sort of muscle wall that is bowed out, that just poke at it and see if something breaks.
I totally understand your hesitancy with the doctor. I mean, when it was a good 8 weeks where I couldn't hear out of my left ear and I just blew it off. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, it'll eventually go away. Why bother wasting the trip and the money and the stuff? What?
It did. Oh. Guess not. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the problem with it is I don't feel any physical pain from it. It's just that I'm noticing something there. So that's why I don't have the urgency. That was until last night. At part of my job last night, I had to bring a piece of equipment into a building. I worked from I worked until 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. By the way, going on 4 hours sleep. But I'm a champ, man of the people. But I was carrying a box, and as I was carrying the box, it was brushing up against my stomach, and I felt. I mean, it wasn't super heavy, maybe 30 pounds, whatever, something like that. But I felt a strain there. So this week I'm actually going to go to the doctor finally.
Keith is real concerned as he yawns.
I mean, I have talking about these things makes me want to cross my legs, and my
makes me
pants are
tired.
so tight that I can't. That wasn't even being jokey. They all.
You should go to the doctor, dude, man.
Yeah, I'm going to. I will.
Maybe it's your body screaming out for beef.
I do have to go out to Christmas shop today, though, first, which is more important. Yeah, I mean, everyone that I'm working with is telling me just go to an emergency room because they were all making fun of me, breaking balls about it, whatever. And then, I actually picked up my shirt and one of them saw it and felt it. It was like, dude, you're insane. Get to a doctor now. So
Yeah, you should go now.
yeah, but I don't want to go to an emergency room because I'll sit there for 15 to 20
So
hours.
go and see what's going on in there.
You should go now. Except wait till the show's over.
Yeah, no, but I gotta go. Christmas.
Anyone have a recorder?
I gotta go to I gotta
record.
I gotta go to a Christmas shopping after this. Yeah, so it's coming. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna have to get some sort of surgery.
See, that's good because at least you know yourself well enough that, some people would just ignore it and say, "Oh, it's nothing. I don't even notice it."
I would have
know.
I would have ignored it up until my wife went totally crazy screaming to go to a
Really?
doctor. That's the only reason because I've been ignoring it for a while.
So, do you think you know yourself? Do you really think you know yourself? You wouldn't have gone to the doctor? You really wouldn't have?
I probably wouldn't have. It's again, I'm in a different mindset with my wife and kid, and when my wife tells me to do something, I'm going to do it.
Well, that just leads. Well, let's see if you really know yourself. I took some clips from the show, previous and past, and let's see if you could finish your own sentence. Let's see if you know yourself.
I effing love.
Now, what do you effing love? Do you know?
I effing love. I mean, that's kind of a real broad statement. Give it to me one more time so I could try and get my feeling.
All right, one more time. Let's do it.
Oh, you paused right before
I
it continued.
effing love.
You're trying to get the background voice.
I effing love.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to go dead air. I'm trying to think. What kind of I effing love?
Luckily for me,
Oh, no.
I love. Luckily for me, I effing love. I have no clue.
I effing love.
The Ultimate Fighter TV show.
Okay.
Brian.
Let's say
My
it.
answer is Brian.
Let's say it. Well, here it comes.
I effing love Elijah Wood.
Wait, what?
Dude, I don't know.
Wow, that's unusual. It's very
I
unusual.
effing love Elijah Wood. Love.
Wow, it's weird that I said that. I don't remember that show. It was probably right after Spider-Man came out or whatever.
Well, let's see if Keith knows himself. Keith,
Why am I the pun? This joke.
It's so obvious.
it's so obvious to you, Keith.
It's so obvious.
I don't know. I don't know myself.
Let's see.
It's so obvious. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
That actually is a pretty good point.
Wow, I thought you were a philosopher.
I
That's great.
forgot it was true.
Luckily for me,
Luckily for you, you what?
Oh, again?
Yeah.
luckily for me, I have a
You have a what?
I have a hiatal
Lump
hernia.
in his stomach.
It's a tiny little baby growing inside
Is
of
that
him.
your final answer?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, well, let's wait. Let's check it out. Hold on.
Why is that lucky, by the way?
luckily for me, I have a jewelry box.
You don't know yourself at all, dude.
No, you stopped it because I have a jewelry box where I keep my hernias.
He shoved the jewelry box in his belly button.
I have to say,
You have to say what, Keith?
I find that movie enjoyable.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Let's see.
I have to say, the Rainbow Warriors are delicious.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what was that? What?
I have to say, the Rainbow
Oh, I'm sorry.
Warriors
I'm sorry.
You haven't figured out how to operate an iPod yet, have you?
No, sometimes it just
It's
like,
obvious
I
Fred
have to
doesn't
say,
know how to use
the
it.
Rainbow Warriors are delicious.